2026, and welcome back to our last day's live stream. Although I don't think that's what I titled it tonight, because I'm not talking about that tonight unless you guys want to talk about it, because it's the last day of July. And really what I want to do is I want to hear from y'all how the month went and what transformation you have gone through. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to log on while I'm still getting situated. And then we can have a little chat. But yeah, it's July 31st. And a new month begins. I'm so happy. Y'all, next month is the month of new beginnings. Are you ready for new beginnings? I definitely am. So yeah, no teaching tonight. You guys, what did I title my video? I know I titled it something different. I think I just talked about like Butterfly July, which I've been seeing so many more butterflies the last few days. Or I should say confirmations of butterflies. So that, I love confirmations. It always reminds me I'm on the path. And I've been seeing so many of them. But yes, I can actually say that this month was definitely a good month for me of transformation. In spaces I really needed some work in. I have had some very good closure on some things that I was really seeking the Lord about this month, and I'm happy to say, as I'm saying goodbye to July, I feel at peace. I feel ready. Very ready for my new beginnings. How about y'all? We are, wow. Well, I should have enough for the rest of the summer. I'm just looking at my, this is literally my YouTube notebook for all of my stuff. And my summer classes. I'm just seeing how much paper I have left. Because as y'all know, I'm constantly writing. So yes, this month has been awesome. As I shared last time, I have my playlist for July. So I put everything on there. And then for all my, was it Wednesday? Yes, because Wednesday I was doing the transformation teachings. So I pretty much linked every video you go to for Wednesday night. I linked all the other videos in each video. So it's super accessible for you. If you're coming late to the butterfly party, you have time, or when you have time, you can go back and watch them. Because they're still relative, even if you're watching it later or a different month or a different year. And I pray that they bless you, all of those videos. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome everybody coming in the live stream and the chat and watching on the replay. My name is Ruby, and I'm a certified master life coach. And I am ready for the month of new beginnings. But before that, let's see if there's anything else I want to share as we close this little chapter of ours. And renewal. Wow, what a summer. You guys, I'm just going back through some of these. I had some really good teaching this summer. I think also because we were entering this new dimension that I've been talking about. And I can definitely see it with some of these teachings from June. I'm looking at June through now. So, yeah. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do the same. I'm going to try and do all of that for this summer. I'm going to put all of the videos in a playlist, like for each month. So you guys can take a look at your leisure and see what you want to see. I am, yes, I think I still have that soul strengthening sessions set up as a live stream, but I think, no, not I think, I decided I'm going to go ahead and do that as a video instead. I'm going to do videos for that, because this specific teaching, I know that with the live streams, especially with my internet, I've had a lot of issues with my internet. So, or later, like on the replay, the sounds, even with this right now, the sound might be a little bit crackly. So, yeah, I'm going to take my time, like I said, with the soul strengthening sessions. And I am bringing also the artist stream live sessions. I'm going to do those as videos because I've been kind of deciding or debating for months how I'm bringing those back. And I wanted to do them live, but I'm going to upload those, I think, on Instagram and have those as little teachings or micro teachings. I'll probably on Instagram, I'll probably just put clips. And then you guys can come to YouTube to watch the whole videos on both channels. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome everybody. We are going to say goodbye to our little butterfly season. Even though technically, no, we see butterflies in the summer, but I actually see them more in the fall when they start to migrate to Mexico. It's very beautiful, actually. Usually October is when you see a lot of them. At least the monarchs, mostly the monarchs. But yeah, let me do this. I am going to go through these real quick because I do want to make sure if there's anything else I want to share before we say goodbye to our butterfly. And I'm actually going back to Monday, so bear with me as I'm doing that. Monday is Mind Heart Mondays, and we were talking about July butterfly. Yes, transformation. Yes. I talked about the humbling and the elevation, the divine reversal, the transforming from what was to what is. The reproach has been removed from 2022. No, actually, that was a teaching I did in 2022. And then I had redo, renew, and remake. Okay, so this is something I'm going to share. This is important, actually. Some of what the Lord's been showing me about this specific season is, and I'm reminded because of these words, redo, remake, renew, rewrite is another one. So there's sort of like a second, yeah, and that reminds me of June when I was talking about the second sight, second story, second act. I feel like we've entered in this season where God is literally renewing, redoing, or rewriting certain things in our life. So I feel this is important to say now because we're going to start seeing the evidence of this. So this is super, just highlight that in your mind or put it in your pocket for later, because I feel like this is going to come up as we continue this year. Maybe some of you are already in the know about this. Maybe he's been sharing this with you personally already. But there's definitely going to be a rebirth. Okay, and which is perfect and glorious in connection to this butterfly season. Because literally, when a butterfly is born, it is a rebirth of the old life. Hi, how's it going, guys? Good to see y'all. I'm doing well. How are y'all doing? Thanks for saying hi. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Good to see y'all. So, yeah, rebirth. Take this word with you as we say goodbye to July. And again, this can be anything. This can be spiritual rebirth for you. This can be a mental rebirth, an emotional one, or a physical one, or your entire life can be an overhaul. So, yeah. So, yeah. See, this is why I want to go through my old notes, because there might be something else that we can take from this month. And again, if you guys are just tuning in, I have a playlist of everything that I've taught in July, just for you, in case you missed it all. And I really encourage you to listen to those videos, because there's a lot that I shared that was literally off the cuff, whatever the Spirit was downloading into my spirit, that I probably don't even remember myself, but I know it's little treasures for you. Hi there, how's it going? Perfect. So happy you guys are here tonight. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I am also having this as a Q&A, so if you guys have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to ask me. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yes, remember I was talking about 2 and 4. So 2022 has been highlighted for me, and it's a personal revelation for me, but maybe it's relative for you as well. I was seeing a lot of 2s and 4s, which 2 is the number of agreement and 4 is the number of earth. There's just so many layers. I love it so much. But we're definitely in a new dimension of time and space and life. Yes, and I shared Too Great for You to Handle. Again, this was Mind Heart Mondays. That was a proper teaching, so I encourage you to go watch this for Mind Heart Mondays. What else? Elevation, supernatural flights. Yes, all of it is happening now. Okay, so now let's fast forward to Wednesday night. And so Wednesday, I basically did this month. I did the 3 stages of transformation. So I talked about the caterpillar stage, the chrysalis stage, and then of course the 3rd stage, which is the butterfly. So I welcome you, but I am going to go through them just to see if there's anything else, because there might be. You never know. But how are you guys doing tonight? What's new? Where are you? Oh, you're from where? You're from United Arab Emirates. Beautiful. Where is that, actually? You're where, Marcello? Well, I'm glad you don't feel lonely. That's a beautiful space to be. stage, yeah, so this is the one that I was sharing a lot on because the chrysalis stage is where the transformation begins. It happens in the hidden place. And some of us are here. So if you are, just remember that soon you will see the light. And take your time if you are in the chrysalis stage, because this is where you truly surrender old life for new. And it's very important that you honor that time and space within yourself. The work in us. Yes, completion. Oh yeah, supernatural flight. So you guys, this is what we're entering into. The supernatural flight of it all. This, again, the caveat is if you are yielded. If you're yielded to the Spirit, you're going to see some miraculous, amazing God moments that confirm your elevation. And I have a feeling I'm going to get more into this, you guys, for real, as we enter the month of new beginnings, which is tomorrow. August will be the month of new beginnings, and it's actually the new beginnings squared, because that's the second Rhema that I have for 2026. I call it liquid pink sugar and new beginnings squared. So next month, so amazing, so amazing. Hi everybody, good to see y'all. But yeah, does anybody have any questions or want to share anything? I'm all ears. Like I said, I didn't have a teaching tonight. I just wanted to come and say hi and see if there was anything else I was going to share on the butterfly, July butterfly. But yeah, it was so beautiful. Like the last few days, I've definitely seen so many more confirmations on certainly my season, and a lot of us that are going into this butterfly. It's beautiful, so beautiful. How's it going, guys? Hi, Alice. Love for Pop. I feel like you've been here before, but it's good to see you again. And everybody coming in that's new. Awesome. But yeah, you guys want to talk about anything specific tonight? It is our last July, or our last July live stream. So I do want to give us a little time to just, whatever you guys want to share, if you have anything on your heart. Yes. So, and also, starting next week, or well, next month and next week, I am going to get into a teaching for our last days. It's going to be heavy, y'all. So brace yourself. That's why I kind of wanted to just have it low key tonight. Nothing too heavy or serious. So that next month and next week, we're prepared for some of what I'm going to teach on. So yeah. And yeah, even if you're watching this later, if you have anything you want to share, don't hesitate. I will always come back and see your comments. Oh, I just want to see what that button was. So, anyways. What else? I want to share a little testimony, but I also I'm in a space, y'all, where I'm really I'm moving in silence, like big time. So, but just so you know, I do have some big testimony, and I'll probably share that at the appropriate time. in what God is doing and what He's been doing in my life the last, definitely this last season, but this last month especially. And it's very wonderful when you get to a space where within yourself, where you can really just accept, acknowledge, accept, and embrace where you're at, in a healthy way process, you through it, and He's going to get you to the other side if you just. There goes y'all. I'm so sorry. Did you guys hear anything I just said? I think my internet went off again. Am I back on? Oh, y'all. Actually, you know what my boss told me? She told me this past week, and they're working on it. So I'm kind of excited about that. So I won't have to worry about this too much longer. But yes, a lot of my live streams, unfortunately, this month, because we moved to a month ago, 2020, yeah, the 26th of June. I've had issues for like a whole month here. Hey, Ava, how's it going? Thanks for saying hello. I'm doing well, actually. How are you doing? So yeah, my internet will be much better, you guys, next month, I hope. Should they get it fixed as they said they would. Yeah, my schedule's gonna not change too much. The only thing is, like I said, I'm gonna do those videos for soul strengthening sessions, which is Tuesdays, and artist dream life sessions, which are on Thursday. And of course, thank you. You're good too. Glad you're doing well. How is your July? Yeah, so I'll have those videos up, and they should be weekly if all goes well. But the rest of our schedule is going to be the same. So I'll be back Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 7 p.m. for our individual sessions. And then I don't know what I'm going to teach you. I know it's going to be on New Beginnings. I know that much. Because it is. How's it going, Joseph? God bless you too. Oh, you did? I'm so happy. Well, welcome to the family. I'm so happy you're here. All is well? Wonderful. Tell me about July. This is what I want to hear. I want to hear how July went for y'all before we say goodbye to July. Butterfly July. Hey there, how's it going? Good to have y'all tonight. So yeah, I don't have a teaching, y'all. Those of you just tuning in, I'm just, honestly, I wish I could have you guys on, what do you call it? Like a Zoom meeting so y'all can talk too. But you can talk in the chat. I want to hear how your month went. And anything that happened. He did. I want to hear, Joseph. Tell me everything. Of course he did. The Lord is so wonderful to us, you guys. There's no words. Where I am, it's at least 9 and I have a tight schedule. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you said hello, Ava, and I look forward to seeing you again. But yeah, my live streams are typically 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But you can always watch the replay if this time doesn't work for you. And I hope you have a wonderful night and get some good rest. God prepared you to preach the gospel. Wow. I know, Joseph. I want to hear more. You've been... Goodbye, Ava. You're in Eastern time? I think you told me that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good to know actually. So whenever we start our sessions, you'll probably be what, like an hour ahead or 2 hours, depending on where. But yeah, not to worry. We'll figure it out. So preach. So evangelism. Is that what you're saying? I think you told me that. 1 hour ahead. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I've had actually a handful of clients that are an hour ahead of me, so hey, I'm used to that. We can still rock it. Yes, evangelism. You were telling me about this. Has he shown you? Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Has he shown you like where or what you're going to be doing? Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Good to have you. And thank you for the emojis. I love those little bubbles. I'm trying to see your name. B6S? Hi. But that's wonderful. Yes, I feel like this is also, yeah. This is what I've been praying for you guys, for us here in this community, and actually both of my communities, that you will, if you don't know what your vision is for your life, if you don't know what your calling is or your assignment, that God is going to begin to unveil this for you, reveal this to you, because this is the time. This is the season that we need to be ready. Oh, traveling? Oh my gosh. Literally like Paul, the Apostle Paul. That's that's amazing. That's wonderful. Isn't it wonderful when you know like this is what I'm called to do. I'm telling you, nothing will get in the way of it. Not even the season of pruning and preparation, which can sometimes be very slow, and especially if you feel ready to like start, but God's like, not yet. It's not the hour yet. I will release you when it's time. Um, but you're patient through it because you already know. It's almost like even the slowness of time is your best friend, because you understand that, you know what, there's obviously more that I need to surrender, or I need to receive, whatever it is. And you're patient with that process because you're already doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. That's how I feel with my calling. Like I already know what I'm here to do, and I've been patiently allowing the Lord to bring my beneficiaries, as I call them, so that I can begin my work and begin it full time, because I'm not doing it full time yet. Which, by the way, um, I mean, everything's set up. So those of you that feel led to work with me, if you need help on the inner healing journey, or you're an artist or you're not an artist, but you are intrigued by art or music or movement, this is what I do. I use them as modalities to help process pain and trauma. And I welcome all of you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And as I share all the time, a lot of people coming to my channel are, again, they're the outcasts. They're the outcasts. They're the rebels. They're the shunned ones. But we've been set apart for a reason, because God has things beyond our realm of comprehension and perhaps even ability, but certainly not passion or willpower to do whatever we've been called to do. So yeah, it's a beautiful season we've entered. I'm super excited about it. That's so awesome. I can't wait to hear more, Joseph. and everybody, actually. And if you're in a space where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know why I'm here, I don't know what it all means, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to sit with you and just kind of talk through and see what's going on with you and help you kind of find what is already within, because that's really what I'm doing, because you already have the deposit in your spirit of what you've been put on this earth to do. All I do is I help you locate it and help you have the courage to bring it out into the world. So yeah. But with that said, y'all, we're going to say goodbye to July. And I'm so glad, Joseph. I'm glad that you have been helped and blessed by my streams, certainly. And yeah, when you're ready, reach out. But yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the night, or beautiful start to August 1st, because I know some of you are watching from overseas, and it's probably already getting close to that time. And I do have something wonderful for us next month. I already know. I already feel it. And new beginnings, they're here. And they're squared. And they're liquid. And they're pink. And they're sugar. Okay, love y'all. I'll be back Monday. Have a blessed weekend. Don't forget, your heart is beautiful.